Hello, my dear friends. We have two backpacks today, which we got about 3 months ago. We had to travel from Cambodia to Lithuania with my girlfriend, so we got two backpacks. This is mine, which is Forclaz, the traveling backpack organizer, 500, and this one is Quechua, also a traveling 500 organizer. But this one is 30 liters. This one is 40 liters. This one is 30 liters. And I think in the thumbnail, they were on opposite side, but video we started other side. But that's not important. What's important is the backpack. First, I got this one, the orange. There's more colors. There's green, there's purple, I think, and black. But I chose orange because it just looks better. And I got it for myself because I'm a bit higher than my girlfriend, a bit bigger, and I thought this will be a good idea. And at first I haven't seen this one, 30 liters, and I got this one. But when I checked the 30 liters, I realized that this is better for traveling, even if you're a bigger person, because it just fits in the requirements of the flight. You hardly will ever fit something that is weighs more than 7 kilograms, and this one you can easily fit 7 kilograms here, and yeah, and then you would be overboard. The next step, I guess, is to analyze what's inside, what you can fit, how much it fits, and how does it look on your back. Let's start with the bigger one. Let's start with the bigger one because it's better to see how much we can fit here, and then check if we can fit what's in that one in the smaller one. And if you can fit whatever fits in the bigger one and in the smaller one and you're still fine, of course you would choose smaller one because it's just better. But I would prefer the bigger one for like going on camping trips, but when it comes to flying with the airplane, I would choose the smaller one. So let's open it. Before I open it, around we can see that we have a couple pockets. This is for a drink or whatever you can fit in here. We don't carry water like this, so we usually using this apartment for like a power bank or something like that. We also have another one. That's where I would put water bottle actually, because it's more like expendable. And yeah, pretty much that's the outside. There's nothing here that you can put inside. There's no extra pockets here as well. The only one pocket you can come and check is the smaller one on top, where you can put your keys if you want. Wait, I have an example. I don't have keys, but I have this keychain shoe, and we can use it as an example. So it would be something like that, and you can put it here. And if you come closer, you can see it's pretty big, but it's right now only big. Once you fill the backpack, it becomes a bit more squeezed and it pops out, so you cannot fit that much. You will see later what I mean. So let's start with the inside. And inside we have 4 compartments. First one is the largest, then the second one. The second one is also big, but it also has a small one that goes like, it's quite thin, so you maybe can fit, as an example, maybe you can fit safely the passport. This is the passport. I can safely put here and zip it up and no one will bother. But of course, if you would need quick access to your passport, you would choose this smaller pocket that is easy accessible. And they have this nice locking mechanism. It's not really locking, but it's just harder to open it. If someone tries to just force it, they cannot. So you have to do it like that. And then you pull and you can open it. So it's pretty cool. It's the same for the laptop. And yeah, so let's just start packing. Let's first put safely the passport, and we will try to pack these clothes here that you see, which is one hoodie, one pair of pants. I'm not packing much. It's let's say I'm going on a light traveling. I don't want to put in a backpack a lot. And two shorts, two t-shirts, one shoes and slippers, and four socks, and one more thing is towel. So let's see if we can fit all of this without too much pressure on the backpack. And first, let's start with the big one, and then we'll see if all the same things fit in a small one. Okay, so let's open the biggest compartment because that's where you will usually start packing, or at least I do. And let's put first pants, then we put some shorts. You could, of course, pack differently, but I'm packing this way. I would rather maybe choose to go with this. So it's a bit more longer. And since my clothes are pretty thin, I'm ready for the summer. If you would travel in the winter, you would probably have a bit different kind of clothes and you would not be able to fit that much. But you see, I still have some room. And in that room, I could even maybe fit some slippers, to be honest. So let's put slippers maybe this way. Yep. Yep. It could go like this. No problem. And then the last thing is, well, not really the last thing because we have towel, but let's put hoodie. And it seems like we are almost getting close, but I think I can fit towel as well. And you see it's already getting tight. So maybe you would consider somehow differently to pack, but don't forget about the weight. And to be honest, I think I'm removing these slippers from here and I will figure out where to put them in a different place later. But right now, let's focus just on making things comfortable. So let's say we are done with the one compartment. We already using these backpacks for 3 months and seems it's quite good quality. Thank you for giving me other part that we will put later. The zippers are good quality. I don't have any problem. Nothing is breaking. After 3 months, it's still holding up. Of course, it's not like we're using every day. We're using like once, maybe 2 weeks. And it's pretty strong. I don't know how long it would last, but we will have to. I will do another review later when I have them for like a year or two. I'm not sure. Maybe I will get bored of them sooner and I will replace instead that they would break. So let's go with something else. So in the second apartment, which I like this apartment I'm using personally for shoes because it just fits very nicely here. And then I can also put socks in the shoe, save some space. And if you know what, I think that's where the slippers can go. So you can put shoes and the slippers. I'm not sure if the slippers will go in the smaller one, but in the big one it fits. And I guess the last thing is just all the bathroom accessories that you would take. Maybe also the medicine. In this bag we have medicine and bathroom accessories, so we just compacted everything in one. And you can just nicely put here, and you see that you can still have more space here. And I'm thinking the wallet will go later. I'm thinking to put in the open compartment. But also I see that the slippers are getting tight, and maybe I could fit here, but no, that was a bad idea. So let's go back. Let's keep this a bit spacious. Maybe something else you can put, I'm not sure, another t-shirt. And let's try to close it. There you go. It is. It's quite spacious still. You can see that you can still squeeze if you want. Let's put wallet here. I think even power bank could fit here in the top. And let's not forget one thing is the compartment for laptop, which is pretty, I would say, I don't know. I don't really like carrying laptop here because it feels like a bit, it bends. But if you travel light and you don't put too much clothes, it should be fine. So let's take a 14-inch laptop. I have 14-inch laptop here, ThinkPad, and we will put inside and see how it looks and feels. I'm putting the screen up, so screen faces my back, so it doesn't get bent if you, so better keep it this way. And your back is more straight than the backpack would be. Then we put inside, we zip it up, it goes pretty, well, it actually went pretty smooth. There's nothing blocking. It goes inside no problem, so it means it's not too tight yet. And now we can zip it up and lock it in with the small lock. Yeah, you take a look. So basically no one will be able to open this. And since we have a wallet here, we can also do the same again. Now the only thing what is left to do is to put on the back and see how it looks and how it feels. Feels great, definitely great. I feel very good with this backpack. When I was traveling, I had no problem, no pain. It was easy to carry. The only thing maybe I have issue is just it looks a bit big, and when you go on in the airplane, it looks a bit too big, and it raises question: is it really 7 kilograms, or it's more? And it looks more. It doesn't feel more, but it looks. And if you would have a bit more heavier laptop, it would be. So the other thing what we can do about it to make it a bit smaller, we can push a little bit. We can push a little bit, not too much pressure, and tighten these zippers. I don't know, you cannot call them zippers. I'm not sure how to call these things. Little helpers, let's say. They are little helpers. And we just tighten a little bit, so it's not squeezing things inside. The laptop still remains straight, and it's not too bad, you can see. And we already reduced size visually. So visually, now it looks so much better. And if you put on your back, now it feels and looks better. But at least looks better, feels the same, but looks definitely airport passable. Also, we have these. These are not detachable. It helps you to maintain the posture and make sure that you pull enough so it stays above your butt. And if you're even smaller than me, then definitely get this 30 liters, because this 40 liters I would say is more for anyone who is above 1.55 centimeters for sure, and I am 1.75 centimeters, and it kind of already looks pretty big. What else? We also have this one. you can use it. This helps the backpack be closer to your back so that you don't go like this, and you're ready to go. I personally don't like these, and for this size of backpack I would say maybe it's not even necessary. I would use them maybe more if it would be like 55 liters, but it is how it is. You can still use them if you're a smaller person, of course it helps. And overall, actually, it definitely feels better when you put this, even if it looks not that good, and it still helps, so it's good. The only thing what I don't like about it that you cannot remove it. You can only hide it inside. You can put it like this, and it's not like even hiding 100%. It just hides like a half of it. You just can hide it half of it, but you still, they pop out a little bit, but it's still comfortable. It's still comfortable. You can still, like, this doesn't change much. I don't feel the difference when I take out or I put it in, so I can just carry like that, no problem. That's what I did when I was traveling, and it was fine. And plus, you have this little pocket if you need to put like cards, paper money, phone even, I think fits. It's pretty wide and long. Or any change you have, anything you need quick access to. And I guess that's pretty much, one more thing. One more thing that what I missed is the rain protection. So both backpacks, 40 liters and 30 liters, has both rain protection. And I will use, this one is Quechua, but I will use it on Forclaz because it's practically the same. Both backpacks are from Decathlon. Yeah, I forgot to mention, both backpacks are from Decathlon, from the same shop. They sell the traveling gear, camping gear, anything you find. Anything you can find, it's there. Or anything you need, it's there. And then we just wrap it up. It's not a full 100% protection from rain, but at least it helps to prevent some of it. As long as you don't expose it this way and you keep it on your back, it should be fine. And since I'm using this protection, which is for a smaller size, 30 liters, and it still fits, I'm not sure right now where I put the 40 liters one, but it's bigger a bit and it can wrap the backpack better. But this is just an example. So it would look like this. And you're good to go. I'm not sure how many kilograms I right now have inside. I feel like it's 5, but if you put 7 or 8, you would start to feel more weight. And this is pretty still good. Feels still good. Okay, next, whatever we have right now inside here, we want to put in a smaller size and see how it fits. And I can tell you immediately right now that it definitely looks better. And you will have no problems on an airplane or airport to pass any requirements, because this is just perfect. With this one, I would say right now in this situation, right now what we have, the size you see right now, how much I fit, it's still passable easily. And I've seen people even packing more or having even more bigger backpacks, like 50 liters, and they still pass the airport checks. So I think 40 liters is also fine, so don't worry about it. I had no issue traveling from Cambodia to Lithuania. It took me like 3 flights and no one even questioned, so it's all good. So let's switch to another one. Let's take the laptop first. Let's keep it here. Let's loosen up a little bit. I I'm doing this video basically to show what is the difference between 40 liters and 30 liters, because when I bought 40 liters, I haven't seen the 30 liters one. And once I got the 30 liters one, I realized maybe I made a mistake, because it would be enough. Even though I would like to put more stuff, but when it comes to airport requirements, I would rather than go with the 30 one, because I would rather travel with less gear but would be safe in every situation. So I'm thinking maybe later to switch to 30 liters. And my girlfriend is already using 30 liters, so she's fine. But I would also like to switch. It's pretty easy to take out stuff, pretty easy to pack. Packing, unpacking, it's so good. That's why I chose this type of backpack instead. Of course, you could choose just simple one with one pocket that goes from top to bottom. But I like, for example, if something is in the middle, I like that I can open and I don't need the top. I can just take from the middle whatever I need. So it's just more comfortable. That's why it's called organizer, I guess. And yeah, that's it. Now it's empty. Passport or the wallet, it's still inside. And that's it. We are good with this one. I like it. I love it. I really don't regret buying it, even though I like the 30 liters more. I still don't regret buying this one, because I can use for other situations like camping, for example. And when camping and not traveling with the airplane, I then can put as much stuff I can, and just it can be huge and it doesn't matter. Okay, let's go with the smaller one. If you open the smaller one, you can see that it's practically the same layout. Everything is the same except a little bit smaller, and it's not by much smaller, it's just a little bit. The depth of the backpack is shorter, or it's just less depth on both sides. Here, so on this side is less depth, and on this side is less depth. And if we check this one, you can see that there's definitely more depth of this. It's like front side depth is almost like the back side depth of the smaller one. And if you check the back of the 40 liters, you can see that it's, to be honest, it's not by much. It's not by much. It's maybe the front part is more. Okay, so let's try to fit everything here, what we fit in the orange, and see if you're still comfortable with all the setup. So 2 shorts, pants, 2 t-shirts. So I imagine we are traveling, I don't know, for 4 days, because I have 4 socks. I can wear each clothes for 2 days. But with our traveling, with how I'm living, practically with couple t-shirts and shorts and pants, I can survive a week or 2 weeks, no problem, without even washing. But let's focus on packing. So now things are getting a bit tighter, because I haven't put yet the towel, and it's already kind of full, like almost in the orange one. And if I put the towel right now you see it's getting a bit tight. I'm packing the same way so we can see the difference. But to be honest, even with this much stuff, we kinda perfect, I would say. Kinda perfect. Now let's see if the shoes fit the same way how it fit in the orange. And we can see that it does. With a bit less of room, because in the orange one it would be above the shoe. Now it's like the shoe is a bit higher. And I'm not sure if we can fit slippers this time. I think that's where the difference is. I will try. It zips it up, no problem. I will put my passport inside and the bathroom gear. And here is a bit tighter. Not much you can put on top, but I think it's fine. And yeah, we fit everything in. And you see, it's practically, it's good. I like it. I like the smaller one because it fits. Maybe it looks a bit pumped up, but that's the limit you reach. And you cannot put more stuff. In an orange, you can put more stuff, but it will be huge. And here you kind of reach the limit. And you know that you cannot put more stuff and you will be fine. So even if it's tight, it still looks good. But I haven't put laptop yet. So another thing is to put laptop. And now you can see, now it gets a bit uncomfortable. You would even question, should I put the laptop? Because it's not going easy. It still goes, okay, no problem. It holds in. Would you be worried traveling like that? I would, but I trust the laptop. And let's see. You see, now it's a bit tighter. Now it's tight. I cannot even zip it up. So yeah, maybe I would not go like that, to be honest. It's pretty tight. But since we have a lot of soft stuff inside, maybe it's okay. Maybe it's okay. Unless you can take out the towel then, and maybe it will feel better. But let's say I'm not taking the towel. Let's put the wallet. Boom. You can see, if you can see. If you see, actually now putting wallet doesn't go inside and I have to put it horizontally. Because now it's just less space, like, so the orange has more space. And now we can check the backpack is really getting tight. So it's maximum, almost maximum, I would say. And if I put it, definitely feels comfortable. I don't feel that the laptop is like bending or anything. So maybe I would be okay with traveling like that. But I would worry about the laptop. But this one looks better. This one looks a bit smaller and it's definitely airport passable. But to be honest, it feels like tight. It feels like the backpack is kind of breaking apart and I don't like that. So let's take out the towel. Let's take out the towel and see if it helps a little bit. Or you could also not take the slippers. So you have to decide, slippers or towel. Let's say if you go to the hotel, you will have towel, so you take slippers. But hotel also maybe have slippers, I'm not sure. Not every hotel, but some of them do. And now it's a little bit less tight. Now I can even maybe right now I can even do this, which I don't really like it because it ruins the design. But you can do a little bit tightening. A little bit, just a little bit. Now it's a little bit better. And it feels better, definitely feels better. And it looks better. But I would do something else to make it even more comfortable. And now where we see the difference, right? With the orange, you cannot go wrong. It will fit everything you need and you will still be able to pass the airport with the like question a little bit. But with this one, you kinda, with the smaller one, you kinda have to have less stuff. Now I removed slippers and I removed towel. And maybe I would keep towel and remove just slippers, but for just demonstration purposes, I would say this is the optimal solution. And now you're practically traveling comfortably. The laptop is not, nothing is pushing the laptop. And I also feel comfortable, light, and it's definitely less than 5 kilograms, maybe around 5. And one more important thing, this one, the smaller bag, has detachable part. The orange one didn't have, you can only hide it. This one, you can detach. Quite annoying. It takes a bit of time. Just unstick it because it's with Velcro. It uses the Velcro. You can see it uses the Velcro, but you can detach it. And that's what's very good about this one. And then you can just have it as a normal backpack. So yeah, I like this one. I like this one. The only issue is I have too much stuff when I travel, and I need just a little bit bigger, maybe something in between 30 or 40, maybe 35 liters would be just right. But this one looks good, and the color is nice. So yeah, I guess that's it. I think we covered everything in this video. Yeah, the pocket we already covered. The pocket was already covered on the orange one, so we are fine. And yeah, I think thank you for watching and see you next time. If you have any questions, you can comment below. If you like the video, press like, and if you want to know or to watch more reviews on random stuff that I'm doing, just subscribe. Bye.